Hey everyone, this is Mia Rose, and I'm so glad you're joining me for this chat on the magic of mandalas and specifically how to do a mandala meditation because you can use them to supercharge your meditation practice. Now, mandalas are probably as old as humankind itself. They arise from deep levels of consciousness and help you to grow in self-awareness and enter into a state of peace of mind. And if it's a mandala with elements from the natural world, it's also a wonderful way to bring the beauty and wonder of nature into your life as a path to stillness and fulfillment. A mandala is an awesome way to experiment with deepening your meditation practice because when it comes to the use of color in mandalas and the geometry and the symbolism and all of those beautiful loops and spirals, there is more than what meets the eye. It transports you into a deeper level of consciousness, and it can help you during meditation to experience a mystical sense of oneness with the unity of the universe. So let's just start with the basis of all mandalas, which is a circle. A circle is an important universal symbol to which the human psyche responds at the very deepest level. It's the still center of the turning world, or the symbol of a sacred space within in which you find tranquility and peace. It's the wheel of life. It has no beginning and no end, so it's a symbol of completeness and ultimate perfection. So once the circle is drawn, other shapes and symbols can be added to it. And these complex mandalas are major features of the sacred art of many spiritual traditions, for example, Buddhism and Hinduism. But although mandalas are particularly associated with the East, they have in fact been an important feature of Western traditions as well. So, how do you choose a mandala on which to meditate? Well, you can make your choice on a purely visual basis. So you just choose one that you're drawn to, perhaps because of the vibrancy of the colors or the intricacy of the symbols. You can create your own, which I really recommend you do, or even find anything with a mandala-like shape in nature. But in the end, choosing a mandala to meditate on really needs to be an intuitive process. And you'll find that when you begin meditating on mandalas, even if you've never practiced meditation before, you will find yourself relaxing deeply, and it will also increase your ability to concentrate and improve your memory and make you more alert to the world around you. There's even evidence that meditation may help lower your blood pressure and assist with pain management. And of course, it promotes restful and restorative sleep as well. Now, before I give you a step-by-step overview on how to do a mandala meditation, I just want to make you aware that it's both really simple and really challenging. And the reason that it's challenging is that the mind is stubborn and it's used to just lapse into monkey chatter. So the secret is patience with yourself and practice and perseverance. Meditation isn't learned in a couple of days, but if you persist, you will get better and better at it. So this is how you do a mandala meditation in 4 steps. Firstly, you find a quiet room where you won't be disturbed for a few minutes, and you place the mandala that you chose at eye level, about an arm's length or slightly more in front of you. Now I want to show you an example of a mandala that you can use, but it doesn't have to be this big. this is just the one that I have on hand and one that I really like. So you can use something like that, or if you have something like this, you can perhaps color it and then use it for a mandala meditation. And what I like about that is that you can then choose the colors that really speak to you at this point in time. So you set a timer on your smartphone for anything from 5 minutes to 20 minutes, but I suggest you start with 5 minutes to begin with. And then the second step is to sit cross-legged on a firm cushion that raises your bottom just a little way above the floor. But you can also just sit in an upright chair with your feet flat on the floor, like the chair that I'm sitting in right now. You just want your spine to be straight, and you don't want to lay down because you don't want to fall asleep during your meditation practice. So straighten your back and rest your hands in your lap, perhaps like this. And then the third step is to rest your gaze on the mandala, but relax your eye muscles. You want your eyes to go into soft focus. So you can blink as often as necessary, but just keep your attention on the image. And like in any meditation, don't be distracted by any thoughts that arise. If your attention wanders, just bring it back each time to the mandala. And try not to think about it. Simply look at it steadily and evenly. And then the last step is to bring your meditation to a close. So do this when your timer goes off, or if at any time during your meditation practice you feel disturbed in any way by your experience. Because remember, you are in control. So you decide when to start and when to finish. And I recommend that you always stay within the time limit in which you feel comfortable. And you can gradually increase this time limit until ultimately you can sit in meditation for a full 20 or even 30 minutes. But never try to rush your meditation practice or push yourself too hard. Remember, this is something that's supposed to enhance your spiritual practice. Now, I just want to mention that the essence of meditation is always stillness. But you may find that early in your meditation, a number of symbolic meanings may arise in your mind. And if it does, just allow this to happen. Just notice the meanings without any judgment and note how they seem to emerge from themselves, from a deeper level of consciousness. And then let them go and bring your attention back to the mandala itself. You can reflect on the significance after the meditation is over. You might also find that during your meditation, your mind becomes bored with a mandala in front of you. And that's because we live in a world of frenetic change. So our attention span has become so short, and meditating on a mandala slows everything down. It's the exact opposite of the flickering, ever-changing television screen or what's happening on your Facebook feed. Don't allow your mind to distract you. It may want to go to thoughts of your daily life or problems with work or challenges in your relationship or memories of last weekend's activities. You can't stop these thoughts from arising, but just return to the mandala over and over until your time is up. The whole purpose of meditation is to free yourself from the restlessness of modern life and to experience the stillness which is your true nature. I hope that's helpful to you. Let us know about your mandala meditation practice in the Self-Care for the Soul group on Facebook, and I'll see you there. Bye for now. Mwah.